Welcome learners to BA Subsidiary English Part 2 session. The topic today is Animal Farm by George Orwell, Lecture 11. In the last session, I spoke to you about the parallel between Animal Farm and events which happened in Soviet Union. So continuing with that, we come to the other parallels in Animal Farm. The symbol of hoof and horn, Order of the Green Banner, Beasts of England, the song, animalism. Now, the similar parallels which we found in Soviet Union was the symbol of hammer and sickle, that is the official symbol of communism or the communist trend, Order of Lenin, the International, Marxism, Leninism, or dialectical materialism. Now, the old Boer major, the character in Animal Farm, has characteristics of both Karl Marx and V.I. Lenin. Karl Marx called for the workers of the world to unite against their capitalist oppressors. He never really specified how revolutionary change was to take place, and his interpreters continued to debate if his writings were responsible for the evil uses in the communist countries. Now, Lenin was the leader of the Bolshevik Party in its successful October Revolution of 1917 against the Tsarist regime. His insight, though based on the basic Marxist indictment of the capitalist economy, was that the masses could never revolt on their own, and the most they could do was to form trade unions. He died relatively young, desolate, and dissatisfied with the outcome of the revolution and the growing distance between Communist Party leaders and the people. Like the death of Major in the novel, the early death of Lenin led to a struggle for power among his successors, Leon Trotsky and Joseph Stalin, who correspond to Snowball and Napoleon in the novel Animal Farm. Like Snowball's heroism in the Battle of Cowshed, Trotsky's leadership in the Civil War made him extremely popular. Trotsky favored rapid industrialization, a program in the novel symbolized by a plan to build the windmill. Stalin, however, laid thrust on agricultural policy, as does Napoleon. Trotsky favored worldwide export of the revolution, but Stalin was more interested in protecting the Soviet Union from outside forces. In 1927, Stalin defeated Trotsky at the Communist Party Congress, encouraging his followers to shout Trotsky down to prevent him from speaking, much as the sheep do to Snowball before he is driven off the farm. Stalin had gained control of the secret police, which in the novel is the Napoleon's guard dogs, who continued to work against Trotsky after his exile abroad. Finally, Trotsky was killed by a Soviet agent in Mexico City in 1940. The fact that the pigs, or the Bolsheviks you could call, poured all the milk for themselves is a sign that George Orwell believed that the animalist philosophy itself, not just the personality of Napoleon, was responsible for the defeat of the animal's hopes. Major's original division of the world into man versus animals, it led to the horrors inflicted by the pigs. Any system that is based on the systemic hatred of one group for another will lead to oppression any day. And that's all for this session. It is to be continued in next class. Thank you.